Well, welcome to Power Session number 2, toll-free reporting, and how to make your data work for you. I'm Judy Klein, Senior Product Manager at Somos and Product Owner of the TFN Registry. So again, welcome, and backed by popular demand, we are pleased to be presenting this session to you. Several of you I recognize who were at Summit last year and attending also a TFN Registry Reporting session. We gave you a sneak peek at that time of what the TFN Registry Reporting was going to look like, and today we are very pleased to now actually show you what TFN Registry Reporting can do for you now that we've cut over to the new system. So now I'm going to introduce our other support members here as well as our 2 subject matter experts and presenters today. So I'm going to first hand this over to Diane.
I've got my own mic. Hi, I'm Diane Schimmer. I'm a senior business analyst at Somos, and I'm in the business development department. My main focus is the internal and external reporting. And also, I'm a member of the user group, work stream, database, expansion, and analytics.
Great, thanks, Diane. Next, we have Naveen.
Hi, I'm Naveen Jayachandran. I'm a senior data analyst at Somos. I have 14 years of experience in the analytics domain across engineering, business, product, and BI. Look forward to showing you some cool reports today.
Great. Thanks, Naveen. And next we also have Carrie.
Hi everyone, I'm Carrie Klasalik. I'm the Client Service Ambassador with the Help Desk for Somos. Very excited to be here and meet everyone today.
Great, thank you, Carrie. So at this point, I'm going to place you in the hands of Diane and Naveen to start the session. Thank you.
Thanks, Judy. Okay, as Judy mentioned, we launched the TFN Registry in June, and at that time, we also launched a new TFN Registry Reporting. And here are some of the highlights. We have near real-time data refreshes. This means your report data will refresh, and most of them will refresh in under 30 minutes, giving you near real-time updates for your changes. We also have interactive graphics to show visualizations for you to better look at your data. We have ad hoc analysis for you to customize and create your own reports. And we also have a great support team with the Somos Help Desk, Carrie you just met, and also the business development team. We're here to help you as well, because our goal is to make the TFN Registry Reporting your one-stop shop for toll-free analytics. Before we cover the agenda today, this session is only 30 minutes, so please hold your questions till the end of the session. We will have a few minutes for questions and answers. Today we're going to cover the following: how to access the TFN Registry Reporting, explore popular reports and use cases, how to create your own reports. We're going to show you some of the newly released reports, and then of course next steps. Okay, we want to have some fun as well, so we have Explore to Win. What you need to do is log into the TFN Registry Reporting and view at least one report during Summit, October 15th and 16th, and you will automatically be entered in a raffle to win a $100 gift card. Now, who doesn't want $100? So please take advantage. Okay, how to access the TFN Registry Reporting. If you have access to the TFN Registry, you just need to log in. And when you get to the landing page, there's a hamburger button in the top left. If you click on this, a folder menu will drop down. And if you see the TFN Registry Reporting as the last item, this means you already have access. You don't need to do anything else. Now, if you don't see this button, unfortunately, this means you do not have access, but don't worry, it's very easy to get access. you need to contact your primary contact for your company, and they can send in a request to the help desk. Now, if you're saying, I don't know who that is, please come see us at the Knowledge Bar. We'll have representatives from the help desk, and they will tell you who that person is, and we'll get you set up. Okay, now once you have access to the TFN Registry Reporting, you can get to it through this link, or you can also get to it through the reports.somos.com. Either way will get you in, but this is an easy way to check if you have access. Now, as you know, as you guys have, you see the handout we gave you? This is a summary of all the existing standard reports that everyone has access to. And we've broken it out by folder and report name with a brief description of each one. The user guide has a more extensive description along with the fields, but this will get you started to give you an idea of what we have. Now, once you log in, you'll see a screen that looks like this, and this is basically the landing page with the folders. Now, the folders are called projects. That's just the naming convention used. And each REST board will have their own folder just for their own use. And this is for you to create custom reports, and only people from your company will have access to this folder. In this example, this is ZA, this is our test ID. Now, to see what's in a folder, you merely just click on the folder, and all the reports contained in that folder will be displayed. Now, we've tried to model this after the UI folders so that there's sort of a continuity between the UI and the reports. Now, within the reports are called workbooks. And workbooks is just another fancy way of saying the reports. I encourage you to look at the handout, see which ones may apply to you and what you could use. They're all very useful, but people use them in different ways. Okay, now our next section, we're going to explore some popular reports. Now, if you've never logged in before, these will be a good place to start. So we want to make it interactive, so we're going to have a little contest called Name That Report. So I'm going to display a question, and if you know the answer, you can shout it out, and the first person to get the correct answer will win a pair of our lovely Somos socks. Everybody wants one of these, I know you do. Okay, first question. What report shows a summary by status of my toll-free numbers at a glance? Anybody? It's in folder number 1. No. Folder number 1? Yes, there you go. Yay, all right. Okay, some of the highlights of this report. I talked about the visualizations earlier. You have a pie chart that shows your TFN count by NPA. Next to it, you have a breakdown of those NPAs and the status. And then finally, in the bottom, you have total, your numbers the summary of your numbers by status. And what's nice about these reports is you can click on any of the slices of the pie or any of the bars, and then that will filter the data, and the data below will be displayed. So this is this is even good to use in corporate reports to show your breakout. Okay, second question. What report lists all of my toll-free numbers pending CR assignment? CR is customer record. Excuse me? Yes, that's correct. Very good. There you go. The reserve numbers report shows you all of your numbers that are in reserve status. And it shows you when you reserve them, what date you reserve them, and most importantly, it shows you when that number will go spare if you don't assign a customer record to it. So if you really want to keep these numbers on your reserve list, you need to assign the number. And this report helps you keep track of the ones that you need to look at.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Just wondering if she got socks.
Yep.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, now the third question, what report lists all of my templates with status? Now this is an easy one because the answer is in the name. Say that again? There you go, there you go, close, there you go. Yay, here we go. Again, we have some visualizations to help you see the statuses breakout in the pie chart on the left, and also your template count by RESTborg. Now, unfortunately, our test ID only has one RESTborg ID with templates, but if you had several, you'd see several bubbles here, and then you could click on those and filter. And also in the bottom here, you have some data on it. You have the template ID, the template name, a description, and also the template status. Okay, I'm going to turn the presentation over to Naveen, and he'll take you through the rest.
Thanks, Diane. So did all the winners get their socks? All right, so our Somos colleagues handed them out. Thank you for the participation, and thanks again, Diane. So you just saw some popular reports. Our goal here at Somos is to make the toll-free registry reporting your one-stop shop for all your toll-free reporting needs. We want to make it very easy for you to get what you need for your day-to-day job. In that light, we have the option to create your own reports. So let's take a look. So in the previous slides, Diane showed you the template records list, right? It had a list of templates, but didn't have the toll-free numbers associated with the templates. So how would you create that on your own? You go into the design mode. One of the first things I would do is pull in the data source. In this case, it's the template to dial number data source. Next, I would drag the RESTborg field to the filter section and set it to the RESTborg ID of your interest. Next, I would drag the template name over to the rows section. And finally, I'll drag the toll-free number to the rows section. And there you go, you have your report that has the template names for your RESTborg along with the toll-free numbers associated with it. So you created a detailed report for yourself. So it's that simple. You can just go ahead and save this in your folder for easy access. So we've also been getting a lot of feedback from customers, and we have taken that and have worked on creating new reports for you. And let's take a look at a few of them. So this new report allows you to look at your customer record details. It's actually an inventory report, and you can see all the details of your toll-free number on a single report. And folks find it pretty useful who have been testing it. As you can see on the top, you have the columns for toll-free number, the number status, the status change date, all the AOS information, when the effective date and time of the number, the CR status, CPR, does it have a CPR or not, and then the carrier information. So for the toll-free numbers for your RESTborg, you get all the details on a single report. And then, of course, all the way on the top, you can see a couple of filters, one for number status, one for template name, and one for toll-free number. So you can further filter your report according to your needs. Now we got further feedback on this report that folks would like to filter on the AOS as well as the carrier information to do a further deep dive analysis. So we have another new report which lets you filter on the AOS and kick. And this is the screen of that report. And as you can see all the way on the top, we have filters for the AOS, network state, NPA, etc., as well as the intra-LATA and inter-LATA carrier. So next, let's look at a new report which lets you classify your inventory by the customer record type. Here's that report, and you can see a column on that report at the bottom that gives you the customer record type. So you know whether it's a customer record or a pointer record, pointer to a template. And then the visualization on top left gives you a classification based on the component. So is this customer record CAD only, CAD and CPR, CAD LAD, CAD, CPR LAD, and PAD. So, and the visualization in the center gives you an idea on the status. Is it active, failed, invalid, or sending? So, hope you find this useful. Next, we have a report that lets you identify unused templates. This helps to clean up any templates that you're not using any longer, no numbers associated with it. Here's that report. And as you can see at the bottom, there's a list of templates that are no longer in use. And you can go ahead and clean them up if you prefer to. We also have information whether it's active, failed, so you have additional details to help you with your decision. All right. Finally, we have a report that gives you the ownership details of toll-free numbers in the spare status. Say if you're interested in picking up a couple of numbers that are in spare, this report will give you a good idea about the nature of the numbers. So here's that report. You can see we have a filter that lets you filter on the last spared date. With this filter, you can filter down numbers that have been spared recently or have been in spare status for a while, depending upon your interest, whichever numbers you want to pick up. Then we have a filter that lets you determine the days the number was in spare before it was acquired, and that gives you an idea about the popularity of the toll-free number. So how long it was in ownership, how long it was in spare before it was acquired. And finally, we have two more filters for additional analysis. One on the start date of control of the number, and one on the end date of control. Depending on your choice, you can filter and decide, look at the spare numbers and reserve any of them. There you go. So those are the new reports that we have for you based on feedback. Let us know what you think. As next steps, if you have any questions regarding the popular reports that we just saw, how to create your own report, or the upcoming reports, please sign up for a one-on-one session at the knowledge bar, reporting knowledge bar. If you have any suggestions for new reports, please send an email to help@somos.com. Include as much detail as you can, what columns you'd like to see on it, what filters you'd like on them. If you have any sample data that you can share, send it, and we'll be happy to look into that for you. So let me open it up for questions and comments. Any questions for me or Diane or anyone else? All right.
Hey, Naveen. I just wanted to also mention one other thing. Naveen talked about signing up for a one-on-one session with either himself, Naveen, or Diane tomorrow at the Knowledge Bar, and I wanted to let everyone know that the sign-up sheet is going to be right outside of this room. So after the session's over, please feel free to sign up for a 15-minute session, and you can spend a lot more time with one of them to talk about your individual needs. Thanks.
Yep, we have the Knowledge Bar tomorrow, and we can do a deep dive. You can bring your laptop, we can log in, look at your reports if you have any questions. All that at the Knowledge Bar tomorrow, so please sign up. And don't forget, you have an opportunity to explore and win. Simply log in to TFN Registry Reporting today and tomorrow, and you're automatically enrolled into a $100 gift card raffle. All right, any other questions? Nope. All right, so thank you folks. TFN Registry Reporting, please check it out, and our goal is to make it the one-stop shop for all your toll-free reporting needs. Let us know how we can support you. Thank you.